Have you ever been asked to leave your credit card inside the gas station when you're ready to go fill up your car? You think this is an innocent form of insurance until your bank account takes a huge decline. This happened to me a few years ago, and it put a dent in our bank account. This was because someone tried to steal our identity. In 2014, 12.7 million U.S. consumers were affected by identity theft, losing about $16 billion. Identity theft was the #1 complaint in the U.S. with over 300,000 complaints. There are two different types of schemes that you can be affected by. They're non-technological and technological. We're going to go over a few examples of each type. The non-technological schemes are dumpster diving being the first one. This is when someone goes through your trash trying to find your utility bills, your insurance, your bank statements, any kind of document that you've thrown away that has any type of identification on it that they can use against you to recreate your identity. Stolen items like your purse, your wallet, anything that has your credit cards or your license or any kind of identification in it physically to where they can use it against you. Another type of non-technological scheme is shoulder surfing. This is when someone is behind you or near you in a public setting at an ATM, and they are trying to find out your PIN number or your password to one of your accounts to recreate your account numbers. For the technological schemes, there are 3 as well. Credit and debit card theft. This is also like the non-technological form. It can be stolen physically, but this is most likely done through unsecure websites when you're shopping online or paying over the phone. If you're using an unsecure site that doesn't have a lock in the top right-hand corner, people can take your identity from you. Someone could be listening in on your phone call while you're paying over the phone and taking your card numbers that way. The next type of technological scheme is skimming. This is when the cashier takes your card and scans it, and the device that they use stores your card information to another device to where they can duplicate your card. And the third technological scheme is phishing. This is the most common cause of technological schemes. This is when you're tricked into giving up your personal information online through an unsecured job site or a site that offers a better deal on something that you might be buying or something that you're looking into buying. This is so they can get your identifying information. This can also happen on social networks, through your email, any way that someone can get your identification information. This is called phishing. They even have television sites named after it. If you're wondering about any of these, there are lots of different ways you can protect yourself. Some common ways are to shred all of your unwanted documents. You do not need to carry your social security card on you. You should remember that number by heart. You can remember passwords for any social network, but you should be able to remember your social security card. It's much safer to have it in your head than have it in your wallet. Limit the number of cards that you carry. Spend more cash. Stay aware of your surroundings in public, especially when you're at an ATM. Be aware that people standing too close to you might be trying to find out your PIN numbers. You can ask them to move back. You don't have to be rude, but it's better to be safe than sorry in those situations. There is a site that you can use to be sure that a site is secure. It's called scambusters.org. It's got up-to-date information on all scams online. And if you're unsure about it, if you put the site that you're using into it, it'll give you any up-to-date information on that site. You'll be happy to know that Oklahoma does not rank in the top 10 for identity theft. We sit at number 32. In conclusion, if any of these examples that I went over made you think back to a time to where you or one of your family members or someone that you know might have been affected by one of these crimes, be aware that any of the methods that I told you how to protect yourself from them, be aware that you can use these in any public setting, and you do not have to be afraid of identity theft. You just have to be aware of it.